Hey guys, so here's a topic that seems to be going around a lot. It's a pretty sad thing to see, and that is in regards to a lot of bodybuilders, professional bodybuilders that seem to be dropping dead constantly at the moment. And there's a lot of theories about why this is happening. But here's my 2 cents into it. And essentially, the typical bodybuilder, they put so much emphasis into training, the typical muscles of the body that are going to give them the best opportunity to win a bodybuilding competition. Obviously they train the legs, they train the back, they train the chest, arms, shoulders, and so forth. But they seem to put a complete afterthought into actually training the heart, which is the most important muscle of the body. They seem to think that training, doing cardio is basically, just a tool to obviously help to drop body fat, but they don't really see it as a mechanism to actually improve their heart health. And if you do long, slow cardio all the time, it's going to have some benefit for your heart, but to really make it a lot stronger, you need to challenge your heart. Just like in the gym, you need to challenge your, the different muscles that you're training, for a physique contest. You really need to punish them pretty hard. It's exactly the same thing with training the heart muscle. You really need to challenge yourself, and doing long, slow cardio all the time is not going to do that. And so what happens is that you have these bodybuilders who start to take performance enhancing steroids and so forth. They put on a huge amount of muscle mass, which is unnatural. And essentially what happens is that the heart just can't keep up, because they're not training the heart as hard as they are the other muscles of the body. So you have this big disconnect between these huge muscles that these bodybuilders are creating for their physique, but they're totally neglecting their heart muscle. And so what happens is that the heart essentially just can't keep up with all this extra mass that has been put onto these bodies. And when you have a lot of mass, whether that be fat or muscle, it's going to put a lot more strain on the heart. And so essentially what happens is that a lot of these bodybuilders have these heart attacks because the heart just can't keep up. And so that's my thoughts into the whole ordeal. So my suggestion would be, if you are looking to become a bodybuilder and put on a lot of muscle mass, don't forget to train your heart, and don't forget to challenge your heart. Okay, I'd never encourage anyone to take performance enhancing steroids, but if you are looking to essentially put on a lot more muscle mass over a period of time, then it's just really important to keep training your heart just as hard as you're training the rest of the muscles of the body.